All right, doing this. Thank you for starting your quiet. As we go from first grade and keep trying to come over. I really like the way this side of the cafeteria city. Thank you, fifth graders, for modeling that. My fourth graders in the back there. Thank you. All right, we're going to get started, but I do need everyone's attention. Thank you. This is the first time that I remember, that I know of, that we've ever had the entire school in one place, except for field day, and we did our ice bucket challenge. That was all outside. This is the first time I remember us ever being inside as a full school. Very important. Couple of things I need to keep in mind. All right, as Mr. Adams class is sitting down, a couple things to keep in mind, boys and girls. First of all, fourth grade over here. I need you guys' attention. Third grade, I need you to look at me. Second. Thank you. Now, as I was saying a minute ago, and I probably had everyone here, and I apologize for starting before everyone seated, but this is the first time that I ever remember our entire school being inside together at once. And I'm going to tell you that this is not the largest room in the entire school district. And there are a lot of you. There's 400 people here. And right now, we're also recording this live, so if parents are at home and they clicked on this, they might be watching. And I want to make sure that they hear the poems that are being read today, not you guys in the background. So this is one of those assemblies. We have lots of assemblies where we yell and scream and dance and do all those things. This is not one of those. This assembly is for you to listen, to congratulate, to clap, to support your classmates, and then hear from some great poets who are here. Our twin poets are over there, and they come to read us some poetry and also listen to our poems. And they are actually the Delaware Poet Laureates, which I'll probably let them explain a little bit more later on. But that is a really big title. They're the top poets in the whole state of Delaware. So let's give them a big round of applause for joining us. All right. I also want to thank Mr. Wilkie, because Mr. Wilkie is really the reason why this is happening. He had a passion for making this thing happen. So thank you so much. All right. Since we're a little bit behind already, I'm going to get started right away. Mr. Wilkie and I, because we helped put this together, have some poems that we want to read ourselves. So I'm going to start off, and then Mr. Wilkie, you're going to go second? All right, you got to come over here, so you got to be in the camera. All right, I'm going to read my poem. My poem, my teacher, feature. You're my hero, my superhero. You're my teacher. Right out of a comic book, feature. You help me understand equations, slap my hand high five, strive to find explanations. With a nod, a blink, you make me think. Always giving me a second chance with that glance. Then we write. But I can sleep at night, knowing that you'll be there tomorrow. For the grind, push my mind. Your mind always has time. For that I appreciate. But we had this debate when we ate with my friends at lunch. Can you answer some questions? We had a bunch. Is home where you go at the end of the day? Your own sneakers? Oh, excuse me. You own sneakers and jeans? No way. Do you ever shop for snacks and groceries? You go to the movies on Fridays? This I must say. Are you rich because you have so many books? How can you get me quiet with just a look? How do you know that tune from YouTube? So much so soon, I don't want to assume. Who are you? Who are you? You got me confused, so confused. Why I am amused with the silly saying you make me repeat like every single day and week. You know I'm joking. I get it. You want me to pay attention to your directions. My reflection is your intention on my behavior. That is why I shh my neighbor. I will always believe in you because I trust what you do. My best interests are in your mind. I know you're one of a kind. You're my hero, my superhero. You're my teacher, feature.
A classroom study on poetry, creating art from the heart with the spoken words. Ink on paper, mistakes are welcome, no need for an eraser. A poem called Silent with No Words, that a creative principal who shared his poems with nouns and verbs. To third grade studying different ways to write, we all learn different ways and new sight that poetry can be written and never forgotten. Welcome to Carrie Downey's first annual poetry slam. This is why we are all here. You're off to the year. So, first up for kindergarten, Miss Bennett's class.
You know that we have a poetry journal, and each week we learn movements for the poem, we learn the words, and then we illustrate it for comprehension practice. So we went to the zoo on our field trip last week, and our poem was all about the zoo. So we wanted to share that with you today. Okay? Ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come along on a trip to the zoo. We'll see chattering chimpanzees and a kangaroo or two. And a black and white zebra taking a drink for a pretty maid. And who else do you think? A spotted giraffe plucking leaves from a tree. Come along to the zoo and see them with me.
Next up is Mrs. Bennett's.
All right, let's get more attention.
Poetry is not new to us in kindergarten. New poetry journals. This week, we learned a fish poem. Actually, if you count it up, this is only our second day with this poem. So they've only learned it for 2 days. So bear with them. These little fish hugs to go along with it. So, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. So
All right, next week, Dr. Tyler's class.
Let's give our attention. Ready, Dr. Tyler? Okay, we need to quiet again so we can hear him.
Okay, are we ready? Ready. We're going to perform a small poem for you, and everybody can imagine what it's going to be. 5 green speckled frogs.
Eating the most delicious bug. Yum, yum. One jumps into the hole, where little nice and cool. Then there were 4 green speckled ribbons. 4 green and speckled frogs. Speckled frog, eating the most delicious bug. Yum, yum. One jumped into the hole, now, how many do we have left? 3. 3 green and speckled frogs. Down the speckled hog, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the hole. How many do we have left? 2 green and speckled frogs. Speckled hog, eating the most delicious bug. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool. How many do we have left? 1 green speckled frog. 1 green and speckled frog. Speckled hog, eating the most delicious bug. One jumped into the pool. Now, wow. How many do we have left? Okay, jump. Thank you, boys and girls.
Give a round of applause.
All first grade in the special class.
All right, let's give them our attention. All right, let's give our audience, just listen, and we'll give us some volunteer attention. Right. First grade, before you guys start, I need the audience, make sure you're nice and quiet so that we can hear Mr. Monk. Directions to our guys. Thank you. Give me your attention, let's get started.
Ready? Death, Death, Donald, and talking too, but was all he could do. And Sue said, Donald, I sure I do, but was all he could do. And Sue asked, Donald, you like me too, but was all he could do. Goodbye, and Donald, I'm leaving you, but was all he could do. So, love forever, and she never knew that means I love you.
Mr. Prince.
All right, so far, audience, let's give the Supreme Class our attention.
Always high, loves our soil to the house.
That concludes our class time. At this point, we have all of our 3rd and 5th graders had a chance to do a poem and submit it through our Schoology course, and these 30 or so brave souls have decided to do that. Now, before they come up, it takes a lot of courage. I was nervous and shaking. I know Mr. Wilkie was nervous and shaking when we were reading our poems in front of you all. So I know these guys are going to be nervous. Let's give them a lot of support when they're finished. They're going to come up to a little bit of music. I'm going to announce their names. They're going to read their poems, and they're just going to go sit back down. Give them a quick, short applause, and then we move on to the next person. Just like that, and then stop. Because we're running out of time, and we're running really, really late. And I want to get to everybody, and I want to give our 2 poets an opportunity to do their thing as well. So, with that being said, without further ado, our first person, Jeff T. Come on, Jeff T.
My poem is about despair. Death, death, young and dead souls, despair souls. Expand all day. If you don't feel like it, go and drink wine. The spy went up the clock struck 1, the sky was done. That's made by TikTok. Pig, pig, pig of the pig. Death, you died souls. I'm flicking the stick so it's flick stick. Roll, roll, roll your boat to the underworld until you die and go to the underworld.
All right, Jeff T. Big enough. Next person up is Tyler.
Joy is a feeling when you get when you're happy. Joy can be used in different ways, but you cannot take it from other people. Joy is amazing.
Next up, Molly.
Love is the beginning and end. You get to be with someone and you don't get to be alone.
All right, great job, Molly. Next up, today, Morgan.
Poetry I love, feelings put them down, and he can do some white. Baby pits and toss, leaves and stars, and stars and they still come and they still want to do come.
Next up, Simone.
Puppies, cute, sweet, crying, joking, jumping. Kids, family, house, fun. Yawning, laughing, dancing, sweet, cute films.
All right, great job, Simone. Next up, Mariana.
Best, awesome sport you play, enjoy your team better, always fun, likable, lovely.
Great job, Mariana. Next up is
This is my poem about weather. Sunshine makes my day happy. Don't you want a sunshine day? Sunshine, sunshine. It's going to be a beautiful day. Outside, sunny skies. It is a sunshine day. Sunshine, sunshine. I wish you could come every day.
all right, good job, David. Next up, Cameron.
There once was a bear who had a black cat, a big cat, and a little cat. His owner's name was Cat.
All right, great job, Cameron. Next up, Catherine.
Levi, baby cousin, son who twice at his mom. He lives with the dog, a nice dog. According to Levi last weekend, his head slipping. So scary. Levi makes me feel warm inside.
Great job, Catherine. Up next is Crystal.
I'm brown in sunshine when I only saw rain. You bought me a flower when I only felt pain.
Awesome work. Next up, Beyonce.
Love. Enormous sunshine and enormous humor. I love you, don't love you. I love you and you love me.
All right, great job, Beyonce. Next up is Annabella.
Joy. Enjoy yourself, your life, your family, your brother, just be you. Love. I love you, you love me, and when I see you, I feel good inside, and you feel good inside too. So love you too.
Great job. Next up is Wyatt. Next up is Stone. Stone here? All right. Let's give a big round of applause to our third graders. That was all third graders. Great job, third graders.
My poem is about bridge. Mature, nature, nice array, a light traveling over bridges, highway, lengthy, pretty, it doesn't matter, your wings on it, hear the pitter patter. I like driving over bridges, and I say, it doesn't matter what I do in April or May. Cars drive over it in a line, bridges are nice, bridges are fun. BRIDG, they are awesome as you can see.
All right, great job, Stone. Let's give a big round of applause. We have one more fourth grader. Gabriella. Excuse me, Gabriella. What's your name?
I enjoy math at the same time I hate math. I take my time when I need to, but I might be a teacher sometimes. Sometimes I make lessons, and sometimes I feel like I'm going to die.
All right, good job, Gabriella. That concludes all of our fourth graders. Great job, fourth grade. All right. Let's move on to fifth grade. I know I missed some third graders, I just realized. So they call them up. All right, Orion, are you out there? Orion. Annalise, and I apologize, third graders, right? Come on up, Annalise.
I am relaxing and relaxing. I am calm. I take naps that are very long. I chill on a summer day. I never let the people away. I am nice and calm. I have a favorite song. My favorite song is Nice, and after my nap, I'll eat a bowl of rice.
All right, good job, Annalise. Avia.
Laughing is good when I hear it from you. You're very important to me, and I want you to know that everyone sees your beauty. You're so amazing, and that's true.
Great job, Avia. Next up, Francesca. Amon, he is so big. Take the next line. He kind of looks like a pig. You scared me to stop. Wait, no, just drop. But really, just stop. I get scared really, really quickly. Francesca, Steve, White. Janelle Williams.
I love the little drops flying from the sky. Then I noticed I had no umbrella, so I went to my house and gave it. When I went back out, it stopped.
Great job, Janelle. All right, hopefully that is all third graders. Now, fifth grade, Rebecca.
I'm ready to be ordered. Today I'm going to be like the older kids. Ready to meet my new teachers. I'm ready to use these pencils. I'm ready to make new friends. I'm scared, but I know I can do it.
All right, good job, Rebecca. Next up is Desmond.
Mockingjay, fly high, fly away. Mockingjay, fly away. You are free. I cannot deny that. You make it. Just make it quick. Don't make it. Don't make a fit. We had a long run, and now it is time to spread your wings and fly away. We may meet again, but before I have to say goodbye, fly away like a bullet in the sky. I love you, Mockingjay, and it hurts to say goodbye, so I will say see you soon.
All right, so go far, Desmond, since you're part of the kind of team is next. Team, we're a little out of order. Can you come up and then we'll your combined poem. Team is next. All righty, team, go ahead.
My poem is called Game of Life. In this game of life, there are many things, but who knows what this game will bring? There are achievements that you can unlock. There are so many that are to stop. You have lives that you can lose from the feelings that people lose. Parts of life are levels of math, and trust me, you can't finish it in a snap. There are lessons that can help you understand things that might help you make a change. There are dungeons in this game. Some dungeons might be a real shame. There are main characters that's part of your game. They can be evil, but the deacon must fade. There are treasures in your inventory. They can help you through your story. Now you know about this game of life. It can be filled with strife. If you like the game so much, treat each level like the last and play it a bunch.
Alright, don't go anywhere, because the King and Desmond have a poem together, so when they poem battle.
Hello, I'm a computer on this station. I've been here for generations. When I'm programming power, you taste defeat. Guess what? Mr. Company about to bring on heat. I have so much software that you won't believe it. Oh no, I think the ink is leaking. You better step back before I throw you under the bus. If I were you, I'd consider eating my dust.
First of all, your rhymes don't scare anybody. Second of all, your software stopped working. It was last Friday. I've been defeating rappers since I was 2. If I can defeat them, then I can defeat you. I've been learning the skills with my programming power. I can defeat you under 1 hour. Guess a programmer, I will shut you down. It's time to finish this battle right now.
You can't really match the power that I have. If this was a real battle, you'd be 4 from 1 step. It's time for the real genius to show his power, and I would smarter than the pelican. I'm tired of all your drills and your stupid number lines. You've been copying all these rappers. You've been doing this the whole time. Guess what? This whole time I've been going hardcore, and hopefully there's enough time to do this some more.
I really didn't think I had to go this far. Let me show you how a real rapper does it. You know what, computer? I'm done with this thing. While you're collecting trash, I've been collecting diamond rings. You pushed things too far. I didn't know you had that power. Oh well, I guess I have to go very sour. Your programming skills are from 1978. You want to be better? Wait until late. There's lots of me, and you can't defeat us. Listen, computer, I'll turn you to dust.
This is my time. I'm stuck on the sidelines. It's prime time. It's just me. You know some my rhymes. You can't defeat me. I won't allow it. Can you hear me? You should, because I'm shouting. While your rhymes are free, mine are classified. There's a rapper inside me. It's hitting deep inside. That's it. I'm done. I'm not playing these games anymore. I wish I was at my house so I could slam the door.
Programmers they can be like us, but you're too late. It looks like it's time for us to really communicate. I'm broadcasting the sonic while you're slow as a still. This is clear because you're not doing very well. I'm assuming the guy sent you to the big house. Get out of here before you get kicked out. I'm popping and locking right now. You really don't when it comes to rap battles with you. There's no stop. Actually, I'm about to bring on the heat.
No, right. Now it's time to, it's over for you.
It's because your rhymes reminds me of dude.
I'm gonna turn you into ash.
Can you laugh when I'm back?
This is probably it. You're about to lose.
Or is it because your rhymes are overdue?
You're about to crash right into the face of ash and do an air dash.
Not about even a flash.
Or then I'll have to do an air dash and run away like Flash.
Only if you can go very fast.
Listen, it's gotta be me or you.
We both know what we have got to do.
Let's finish this thing because this is the end.
Hopefully we can battle again.
Who won? You decide. Leo or winner. Alright. Give a round of applause. Give a round of applause. Give a round of applause. Alright. Up next, Zayna Morris. Zayna, I'm coming up with Carla. Alright. All right, give me your attention.
One, I can run. Two, something new. Three, follow me. Four, run some more. Five, stay alive. Six, eat some dick. Seven, go to heaven. Eight, go complete. Nine, don't tell lies. 10, give the pen.
All right, great job. We got just a couple more for hand it over. Up next is Lanier White.
I think to myself, 2 seconds later, I hear this movement in. I just thought it might be a car blowing its horn. But the second I was going to lay back down, I decided to let out the window. I got so scared. It was my biggest fear. It was lightning and rain. All I could think of is get away from the window. I went straight to my flashlight and got into my bed and covered my head. The next thing I knew, it was pitch black.
Up next, Christine.
Where does life begin? Life can begin anywhere, says the little voice inside me. It can begin as a bundle of joy under the moonlight. Life can begin under rainstorms, rays of sunlight, and little particles of snow. As I take off my sneaking mask, I look up at my ceiling. The faint mist of air hits my face as the faint fan rotates. I pick up my water, purified and cold. I look out the window and saw the full moon, as white as milk. And for once, I feel like it's the beginning.
Good job, Christine. Up next is Rena.
Hi. I try to tell the truth. The guilt convinces, and you.
All right, Rena, great job. Next up, Carla, and our last poet of the day.
I get mad when people talk about me or judge me because the way I am. No one is perfect. Don't judge people because the way they are or act. What if you couldn't talk? How would you feel, or how would you feel for talking about others? If someone can't talk, does not mean they're not smart. You can't see their brain. Wait, can you? No. They can be smarter than what you think. They go to school just like you. Treat them like anyone else. And if all you see is Down syndrome, you're not seeing the whole picture.
All right, good job, Corona. Let's give a big round of applause to everyone today. Kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth graders. Awesome job. All right, I'm going to hand it over here to our special guests. Now, these two gentlemen were nice enough to join us today. Let's give them a big round of applause. These are the twin poets from Delaware.
Afternoon. Good afternoon. All right. As he said, we are the twin poets. My name is Anamdi. I'm the big little brother. My name is Al. and he's the little big brother. And the reason why we say big little and little big is because here in America, I'm considered to be the big brother because I entered the world 2 minutes before my little brother here. But if you look at my brother, he's always been a little bit bigger than me. You know, I look better than him. I'm faster. I'm just better than him. And when we were little, he used to be in bed a little bit more than me. So but we are so happy to be here today amongst all these poets. My brother and I, our governor of our state, Governor Jack Markell, appointed my brother and I to be the poet laureates for the state. So what we have the charge of visiting all the schools, and we go to hospitals and community centers, churches, to mosques, and we share our poetry and our love of writing so that all children can hopefully be inspired to fall in love with poetry and with literature. So we're so happy to be here today as you guys shared with some of your great poems that you have written and some of your other favorite poems. So what we're going to do for the next few minutes is share some of our poetry. And I'm glad that there's so many poets in the house because it really makes it easy for us to share our poems. Quick question for you guys. By a raise of hands, a show of hands, how many of you guys like homework? A little easier question. Who does not like homework? Oh yeah, even the teachers are raising hands. No one likes homework. So we have my brother and I, we run an after school program, and we have a 9-year-old fourth grader by the name of Chris. And he would fit in perfectly with you guys because he has in his DNA and his bloodstream, he just believes that he's allergic to homework. Every day he comes in from school and he has a new excuse why he doesn't have any homework. I did my homework at recess today, Mr. Rao. I did my homework on the bus today, Mr. Rao. I don't have any homework again. Every day he has an excuse. One day he had to do a little reading assignment. He had to read his story, and then he had to write a quick summary. So he's sitting there, he acting like he's reading, da-da-da-da-da. Then he rips out a sheet of paper, and he writes his summary of 3 sentences. He says, sentence number 1, I like the story, period. Sentence number 2, I like the story a lot, exclamation point. Sentence number 3, I like this story, comma, more than all the other stories. Double exclamation point. He says, Mr. Allen, finished my homework. We say, Christian, didn't even talk about the story. So I take it from him, I say, Christian, you're going to be mad, but I crumbled it up, and he gets mad, he's huffing, I'm not going to do it again. Do it again. We sat him down, we calmed him down, we helped him reread the story, then we helped him write a great summary. And then we wrote this poem for Chris entitled Homework for Breakfast to show him that if he'd done it right the first time, he wouldn't have to do it again. Every day, Chris would say, homework is what I dread. I'd rather go outside than play instead. Read this, and this. That's all my teachers say day after day. Sometimes I think that only the kids who like homework can grow up to be teachers. How else can you explain your smiles as they give us homework in piles and piles and piles? Reading, English, science, and spelling. Sometimes I feel like yelling. Just 3 more pages to read. So I skim through it real fast. And finally I'm done at last. All right, I forgot about math. What's 5 times 5? Maybe it's 49. This math stuff is such a waste of time. Especially when going outside is all that's on my mind. I guess the answer is for each and every one. Finally, I am done. Saying to myself, who cares? As I go up the stairs and give a shout, Mom, finish my homework. Can I please go out? Mom says yes. I run outside, had a ton of fun. I came back in and I washed up for supper. And after dinner was done, I was so tired that all I really wanted to do was just watch a little TV and then head to bed. But wouldn't you know it, that's when my father said, hey Chris, bring down your homework so we can check it. It took me so long to correct all of my mistakes that now it's time for breakfast. I have a bad taste in my mouth and I can't get it out. You see, this morning I have my homework for breakfast. Thank you.
And the name of our after-school program is entitled Goals, which is getting organized always leads success. Goals. Getting organized always leads success. Helping the children to do their very best. We all are the future, as they all know. If you never give up on your dreams, you'll continue to grow because getting organized always leads success. I encourage you to read and write stories and poetry to imagine and use your minds. Instead of just playing PlayStation, watching videos all the time, I challenge you not just to read your school books, but go to the library and check out books that are of interest to you, and then read and smile as you learn something new. Your goals become planned, the way to make your dreams come true. The world would tempt you and say, just be mediocre, settle to get over. Instead of making those C's and D's that you give to these, but I challenge you to study to receive those A's and B's. When you're on the computer, I want you to do more to check out Facebook and all the different websites. I want you to learn how the software works and to practice how to type. Take those shortcuts, take your time and prepare for that test, because getting organized will always lead success. And the day will come when someone tries to drink or use drugs. But I encourage you to think of your mother's love, to just say no and walk away. For that person, not your friend, but someone trying to steal your dreams away. Don't let that peer pressure to be cool in school is great. But your education is most important, so the boyfriends and girlfriends and game boys can wait. Pay attention in class, stay focused, and always give your best, because getting organized always leads success. And remember, there's never ever a reason to fight. When problems arise, talk things out, even say I'm sorry. Remember, the twin poets, dreams are only a day away. How many times can the twin poets say, no matter how dark it may seem today, keep faith in your goals will surely make a way. Believe in yourself and make your dreams come true. Next millionaire, doctor, preacher, or teacher could indeed be you. Because getting organized always leads to success. And I encourage you to always be your best. Thank you.
Quick question, by a show of hands, just raise your hand quietly.
Are there any Philadelphia Eagles fans here? Oh yeah. All right. Okay. This poem really quick is written for my son. He's an Eagles fan when they're winning. So right now he's a Carolina fan, you know. But he had his test to study for, but wanted to go out and play with his friends. No time to study. I have a big test I must study for, but I can hear my friends playing right outside the door. Ha ha ha, laugh, kick, score. I go to the window and sneak and peek. All my buddies are playing without me, soccer in the street. I put down my book and rushed out the door. Ha ha ha, laugh, kick, score. So much fun playing soccer in the street. I laughed and played until it was time to eat. After dinner to myself, I said, I'll study until it's time for bed. I read a couple pages, maybe 3 or 4. My dad yelled, the game is on, Odell Beckham just scored. No time to study for tomorrow's big test, just EAGLES. Eagles. The Eagles lose the game, now I'm feeling depressed. Upstairs I hid to study for my test. I read a page or 2 as I sat on my bed, and my eyes get heavy and I lay down my head. I tell myself I'll nap, just get a little rest. Next thing I know, Dad said, hurry up, get dressed. I get to school, break out my books and try to cram for my test. Minutes later, my teacher says, okay, clear your desk. I hardly knew any of the answers on the test. How did I get in such a mess? Maybe next time I won't play soccer, I'll just study for the test. Maybe next time I'll just watch a little of the game and study for my test. Maybe next time I'll study hard and get some rest so I can be prepared for my big test. How did I get in such a mess? EAGLES, Eagles.
And I'm not sure if there are any twins, but if there are twins here, do you know that every time my brother does something, I have to try to do it a little bit better than him because we're twins and we always compete at everything. So my brother wrote a poem about my nephew that made me write a poem about my daughter. Now, every one of you, regardless if you got up here to do a poem today, we consider all children to be artists. Because every child I know is very skilled at the art of asking for money from their parents. Am I right? You guys good with that? So this is a poem about my daughter and how thrifty and skillful she was. It is called For the Artist Formerly Known As. When it comes to my daughter, my heart beats a strange rhythm. When I hear her say, Dad, 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 can I have? Sometimes in a frantic rush, she goes beyond rhyme or reason with ease, belting the blues. Please, please, please. She sings her solo with one hand outstretched, 5 fingers wanting to hold cool for her cash. But for now, she knows 5-point harmony with ease, notes both high and low. Father still says no. Reminiscent of a hip-hop DJ, she transforms the cadence to the given situation. She greets her temporary defeat with a song so sweet. She switches her pitch and goes wholeheartedly into a chorus, inviting me into a duet. As she explained, Dad, there's really no cost to you, because if you pay for it now, I promise, Dad, I promise I'll pay you back. But she never says exactly when that transaction will occur, like I should just believe her. But much to her dismay, I have to ask questions that a father just has to ask, like, should I add this $50 to the last $50, or should I just subtract? Because I don't ever remember getting that back. But history has never been her favorite subject, so of course she would never remember that. All of a sudden, daughter smiles and father gives in again. Thank you. Our last poem we would like to share is called The Science of Love in War. And my whole life, I wanted to be a fifth grade teacher. A fifth grade teacher. My fifth grade teacher, Miss Kane, she was great. She made every student in my fifth grade class feel like they built the school just for them every single day. And when I got to college, I said, I want to be a teacher. And for a few years, not far from here actually, Pleasantville Elementary School, I worked there. And it was so great to have accomplished that goal of working and wanting to be a teacher. And this was a poem that we wrote as a tribute to all teachers. It was about that beautiful spirit that you may remember, that first time you had a crush on somebody, that puppy love, and how it invaded the classroom every single day. And it's called the Science of Love in War. And it's a poem again about that feeling of puppy love. The Science of Love in War. There's a girl in my science class. She makes my heart stop whenever she walks past. Believe me, she's the reason that lip gloss was made. Together we can be the Beyonce and Jay-Z of fifth grade. But it's just one small problem. And time after time, my mind keeps reminding me of this.
She doesn't even know you exist.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to take it slow. Now, my mind is always giving me hints and suggestions of things that I should do in order to make her mine.
You buy flowers and candy. Your girls like candy.
Okay, I say. Now, one day I'm in science class and I'm daydreaming about you know who. When out of the blue, she steps up and asks if she can borrow a pen. You would have thought she asked me out for a date because I couldn't move. I was frozen in place. My mind said,
sure.
And nervously, I knocked my pencil box to the floor and I picked it up and I gave her my favorite pen, my SpongeBob pen. She said, oh, I love SpongeBob. My mind said, send me too. But I didn't. I just let her walk away. And at the end of the day, my mind said, go talk to her. Please don't get your pen back, stupid. I said, see, that's my new strategy. As long as she has that pen, she'll always have a part of me. My mind said,
you're an idiot. You gotta change your methods. At this rate, you'll never get the message.
And from that point on, besides eating and sleeping, me and my mind spent most of our time trying to figure out ways to make her mine. My mind said, look, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. You know what? You're right. I'll just step up and ask her to go out with me. Now, every day, my mind says, today's the day. But day after day, I keep putting it off. And I have to keep reminding my mind, look everybody, I'm still the boss. My mind sets up what he calls the perfect moment, the golden opportunity. And everything went smooth until the home execution. I panicked and my mind starts screaming, just do it. I'm like, will you please just shut up, stupid? She turns around and says, I hope you're not talking to me. Oh no, I was talking to myself. I said, oh great, now she thinks I'm a cuckoo. Talks to the voices in his head. Thanks a lot, thanks for nothing, I said. My mind said,
get ready, champ, here she comes again.
I open my mouth, but no words come out. My mind said, oh, you can do it. But I have butterflies inside and my legs have turned the floor. My mind said,
you blew it.
You know what, I'm tired of fighting this war. So now I'm in love with someone else because I realized that my mind didn't want the girl for me. He wanted her for himself. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you, principal and teachers and staff for inviting us to have a great day here with you guys. Thank you.
Keep writing excellent poetry. Great job, guys.
Let's give a big round of applause. Great job. It was awesome. We are close to dismissal, so we're going to try to do this as orderly as possible. Please stay seated. Kindergarten, I would like you guys to exit out that order if possible. I would not talk that way, it's so wet. I just have to. And on this side, let me say first grade. We'll start off with first grade. So this is all my colors to stay seated before I go. And everybody has to stay seated, please.